Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to hack and improve your Ikea Duktig kitchen. I recently did this to ours to make it a little bit more stylish, a little bit different, and to match the interiors of our home. I actually found this kitchen in a charity shop for £29. It was a good price, and most of all, it was already built. I gave it to the boys on Christmas, but I always had in mind that I wanted to paint it to match our own kitchen here, which is a grey gloss kitchen with white worktops and a pink splashback. So the first thing that I did was buy some spray paint and some wood paint. I took the kitchen outside and I did actually separate the top bit from the bottom bit. Just sprayed it all grey. It was the type of spray paint that was a primer and a paint all in one coat. So it was literally one coat and it was done. So when I painted the kitchen, I decided to leave the microwave door and the oven door white. So I screwed those two off while I spray painted it so that they would just stay the white color that they already were. The next thing that I did was paint the worktop. It had been just like a wood color, but I wanted to match ours and be white. So I painted it with a wood paint, a couple of coats at night so that the kids sort of didn't mess it up. I think the worktop came out really well. I also wanted a pink splashback, but then I found this really cool wallpaper in B&Q when I was buying the paint. It is quite girly, it has cupcakes on it and things, but it's quite thick and textured. I ended up using my staple gun and stapling it to the back of the kitchen, which was really simple. The only downside to this was, though, within about 2 days of me doing it, my youngest, who is crazy, had ripped it off straight away. So as you can see, I've now left it off, but it's against a wall, so it kind of looks like something's going on behind it anyway. So I'm gonna try and put the paper back on in the future when he's a little bit older and maybe a little bit less destructive. But I have used the paper in 2 of the shelves, which is quite a cute feature, I think. And I've also used it in the cupboards to kind of line the bottom of the cupboards just to add a little bit more detail. One other feature that I really like is these handles that I bought. I ended up getting them on Amazon. We actually drilled them on, so they are working handles, and the boys like to spin them around like that. And I think it makes it look like this area is a bit more of an oven. I think you could probably buy just doorknobs and glue them on. That would be a lot easier, but my mum is pretty handy with power tools and she ended up drilling them in, and now they are working and the boys really seem to love them. Once the whole kitchen was painted and done, it was time to get some more accessories for the kitchen. We have some play food and I've started saving things like egg boxes and things, but I wanted to get a little bit more for them to play with. So we went to Ikea, which in itself is like a play day out. Caleb absolutely loved it in there. We spent about 2 hours in there just running around, and we ended up buying the things that went with this kitchen. We bought the set of pots and pans, and the boys really love these because they actually make sounds like proper pots and pans. They're actually made of like stainless steel. We also got the tea party set, which Caleb loves to pretend to make tea for us. So that was such a good buy. Also got the soft little basket of vegetables, which Caleb really enjoys, like talking me through what everything is. And we also got a really cute little cake stand that came with a cardboard cake stand and 4 little cakes on top. Final touch of this kitchen is we ended up adding 2 little plants that Caleb seemed to really gravitate towards in Ikea. So I bought them, they're fake, but they look pretty cool on top of the kitchen. I also added a tea towel, again to match our own kitchen. We also picked up the little Ikea utensils that go along as well. There's only one thing that I haven't done yet that I would recommend that you do. If you do spray paint your kitchen, make sure you get a gloss paint maybe to go on top of it, only because my boys have already scratched away a little tiny bit of the paint and it's not looking too good, so I'm gonna have to respray it and gloss over it as well. But the boys have had so much fun with this kitchen already. They have had hours of imaginary fun. It's also great when you have other children over. They all seem to play around it. And for me, I think it goes with our interiors now, and it is like a real feature toy. I really hope you like this hack. Please give it a like if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!